Hello, beautiful people. Today, I want to talk to you about the moon position in your chart, or commonly called your moon sign. So, when we say to people in normal life, oh, I'm a Sagittarian, or I'm born Aries, or whatever, that actually is your sun sign, or star sign, people call it, but it's actually your sun sign. What your moon sign is of course the placement of your moon in the sign in the house when you were born. And not many people know that unless they've done their chart and seen an astrologer. So, what your moon represents is your inner self, that which you always were, your instincts, your inner child, in fact. So, your unlearned behavior, just instinctual, immediate self. So your sun sign or star sign, you growing into in your life. People do say, oh, I'm not a typical Aries or Gemini, but the moon sign is what you always were. So when we look at your moon in your chart, it's in a sign and in a house, of course, aspected to the other planets. And that tells us how you deal with your emotions, which of course is all important because basically we run on our emotions, don't we? So the moon, if it's in a water sign, then your emotions are quite moody, they fluctuate just like the ocean. If it's in an air sign, then you want to talk about your emotions a lot and analyze, almost more analyze than feel the emotion. Whereas a moon in water will just feel that emotion. They have the problem of separating themselves from the emotions, whereas the air sign has the problem of connecting to the emotions. The earth signs, moon and the earth signs, those people want to be stable in their emotions. They're extremely dependable and their emotions don't move very much. So often we want them to move, but they don't. And of course, the fire. The fire is the passion. If you have your moon in a fire sign, you will never run out of passion and creative energy because that's where you tap into. So, if you want to know what your significant other is on about with regards to what they are feeling, then you have to look at their moon sign. And then, of course, you've also got to look at your own moon sign and see how those two things gel, how they connect, and how they work with each other. Also, the moon is very important in predictive ability because in predictive capacity, because what we can do with the moon from progressions is we look at secondary progressions, and that tells us about the flow of time in your chart and where your emotions are at this moment in time. Of course, that goes for everybody else. So if you're looking at your significant other's chart and their progressed moon, you can see what they are dealing with emotionally at any given moment in time. So if you want to know about your own emotional nature, about somebody else's emotional nature, how those two gel together, and what does that look like on a timeline, you normally look at the moon. So if you want to know these things, let me know and I will lay it out for you. Until then, cheers.